really what the conference is about is getting safety people to the table, those that look after safety in construction sites, whether it's the construction safety officers or supervisors that might look after safety for smaller companies, and just give them an opportunity to educate themselves a bit more around safety. And this year what we thought we'd do is focus a bit more on softer skills like communication and orientation. Actually, what's kind of interesting this year is we actually staged a incident at the beginning of the conference this year, so that we could tie all the sessions throughout the day back to it, so that at the end of the day they would see a complete system from orientation to human factors that could have caused an incident, or how you would have done something differently in the situation. We've got a mentoring session this afternoon, and so we've kind of went to that different format this year than we've used in the past. We had our typical conference opening, and there was a kind of a planned incident behind a curtain that kind of took place, where it looked like an individual was working on something, and they basically fell off the ladder. So we kind of surprised the group in there with that scenario, and then basically opened the curtains and showed them that it was just a staged incident. But then using that, we tied that, like I said, back in with all the sessions we're doing today. We started with human factors session, which is basically, what are the issues that could have happened to, or change, what could be changed to prevent that from occurring, as far as somebody, what the mood was like, what was happening in the room, for instance. Were they a little nervous because there was a crowd there, changing the light or doing something with the light. We're also looked at orientation. One of the sessions just before lunch was on orientation, which talked about how you properly would orientate somebody, and what you might do to make sure that the person is properly orientated, rather than just giving that person the typical company binders. Actually helping that person and showing them, taking them out to the site, showing them the situations, determining whether they're comfortable going up a ladder, for instance. We've got a variety of individuals here. We've got those that have been in the safety field a long time, and like I said, those that perhaps are newer to safety, and the ones that are doing it on top of their supervisory role and other things if they're a smaller company. So with that broad spectrum of individuals, we wanted to give a small pieces that they could perhaps take with them. If they can pull one nugget out of what they see here today, it's worthwhile, and that's kind of what we're looking for. We're really looking to give everybody the opportunity to get something that they can take back with them and make a difference to make work sites safer in BC. If we look over the last 15 or so years, we've seen the injury rate go from up over 10% to down below 5% in the construction industry, which shows that things are changing out there. And I've said this before, but you just have to drive around construction sites and you're seeing guardrails, you're seeing people in harnesses, you're seeing fall protection being used. So you didn't see that 10 years ago. You see it now. So it is having an impact, and I think we want to continue that. However, we can't be complacent. The concern is we want to make sure people are still continuing that path and building and creating that real safety culture that we're all trying to do out there. Safety is basically a part of the job. It's not a side piece. It's not there because WorkSafe is requiring it to be there. It's there as part of everyday business, and I think it's incumbent upon everyone to work together. No one wants to see anybody injured. I know no employers want to see anybody injured, and no workers want to be injured. So I think if we all work together, we can continue to drive that circumstance so that we create that issue where safety is a part of everything we do.